I'm ready to go.
So, Dom Klaus Dowager has just asked if you were willing to go seek out this temple and slay the residents who have taken a place there or drive them out in some way. You don't have to kill them necessarily, but he'd probably prefer it just for security, so that they don't just come back.
I ask him. I ask him two questions. First, about who's living there, and then I ask also what would our payment be like.
I've heard.
That's what I had in mind.
I've heard a variety of reports. One piece of information I've gathered is that there are strange men in hoods and robes entering and exiting the temple. Apparently there were screams of a young girl that were heard from afar. Not sure what that could mean.
Not just being used as a brothel.
He gives you like a confused look. I possibly I don't.
I think it could be a brothel,
Well, if it's a brothel, please remove the residents as quickly as possible, because that would
you kill him if it's a brothel.
If it's a brothel, arresting them may be the best course of action. Bring them back here for justice. I am the High Templar of this temple. You have my authority to bring whoever it is back here, or to slay whoever's holding up residence there. We need them gone, though. The temple should not be misused in this fashion. It's not okay.
Does Tom and Zach know even saying? Does they really speak the language?
Yeah, they both speak the language.
Okay, cool.
You both speak Indarian, right?
Oh,
Tom's from here, so I believe he does.
Okay.
That's like the common is Indarian.
Indarian is local to this region. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, just local.
We'll just assume you all speak it. If you didn't, we didn't talk about languages.
I almost asked you about languages too.
All right. I asked him for. All right, cool. So since we have all the information we need, could you point us in the right direction? And
I believe you wanted to know payment.
I was going to follow up with that, but okay.
Yes.
It is important.
The two options I have for you is you could receive 20 gold once the job is done, or you could join my order and enlist as Templars of the Holy Church.
Is that 20 gold each or 20 gold total?
Are you a party of adventurers?
Well, we just met, so I wouldn't really call us a party, but acquaintances?
And whoever gets the job done gets 20 gold. How you split it is up to you.
Okay, then. So group, then.
I don't know how to split 20 from a 3.
Oh my god. Whoever kills one more person gets the extra one.
You could always join our Order of the Cycle. There are plenty of benefits that come with joining the Order.
We can discuss that when we return. But as of this point, I kind of want to explore the world in general, and I feel like this would limit me.
You ain't joining no order.
A chaotic one, I see. Well, yes, if you need directions, my man over here, Rurik, get over here. You see a small, probably 13 or 14 year old walk into the room. He's kind of looks malnourished. He goes, Sirs, how may I be of assistance? The child looks to the group of you, including Dom Klaus. And Klaus looks to the group of you and goes, these fine humans and dwarf need your assistance. They need to be led to the abandoned temple outside of town. The one dedicated to...
Is it asking?
No, I'm looking at my here. To Sunahila, goddess of creation. All right, sir. I'll just continue to roleplay with myself. And the child looks to all of you and kind of begins to like grab at one of your robes and try and pull you out.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Stop
So
the
get this
kid.
boy some food. He looks a bit malnourished.
How old is this kid?
13 or 14ish. You can't really tell exactly. Why?
Hey kid, you ever seen a stiletto before?
Oh God.
His eyes go wide. Sir, we do not speak in such innuendo in the Holy Church.
No, it's a type of knife, kid.
Oh, you weren't referring. Oh, okay. Oh.
Get your
What's a
mind out of the
stiletto?
20 lashes.
Well, no, I haven't seen such a. Please follow me, sir. And he begins to walk towards the street. Do you continue to try and show him your stiletto?
Yeah,
I follow
because
him
it's cool,
immediately.
and he thinks
Well,
it's
when we're outside the church, please.
Yeah, once we're outside of the church.
Okay. So you show him your stiletto. He goes, "Oh, what a awkward instrument." As he kind of like fawns at it a little bit, trying to like push it away. He seems like he's not used to being around people who are armed or anyone larger than him. You're getting the notion that he's used to clean the crypts, particularly the parts of the crypts under the temple that adults can't clean. If you've ever seen the movie, can't remember what it's called, but it's Snowpiercer. Yes, it's like the children inside the caboose, right? This is what this kid is. He's just small enough to be useful.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. He's pretty malnourished.
Cool.
Yeah.
I asked him to take us towards the temple.
Yes, it's outside of town. Would you like to be going now? He looks up at the sky. It's like mid-afternoon as you guys are walking.
Do you guys want to go at night? I feel like that's gonna be like a little bit scarier.
What time of like year is it? Is it like warm or cold?
You're gonna make me get my calendar.
Uh-oh.
It isn't snowing, but it is cold.
Fall.
It's the equivalent of January.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So, you guys, let's just go now. I feel like if we go at night, there may be a larger gathering of them, or worst case, or we couldn't be able to see them.
Doesn't make a difference to me.
I'm fine with going at night. That seems like a good idea to me.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go at night. Fuck it. Hey, we can leave in like it's like let's say 2 o'clock right now. We can leave in like 5 hours.
Yeah. So you guys all wait till nighttime to go off into the wilderness?
Is there a brothel nearby?
Oh, god damn it.
Every time we go into a town.
Give me a perception check. See if you can locate some sort of illegal establishment. That so we're going to roll upwards, by the way. So it's going to be plus your stat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is your perception stat?
We go into attributes. It's a 12.
So 20? Okay, 20 is a success, 25 is a greater success, 30 is, oh my god, what did you just do, to be clear,
Alright, cool.
for scale. So that you had a 12?
I have a 12 from my perception.
Okay, then you passed. You managed to locate something in the Hotport district over here. It's a small, rundown, underground brothel. It appears as you enter, you see a couple different available women. Most of them are not very attractive. Although there is an attractive halfling, it just is dependent on whether or not you're into halflings. She's probably like a 9 on the scale of halflings, but you might not be into that.
Are halflings the ones that are like 3 feet tall?
3 to 4 feet, yeah.
So if they're all a bunch of attractive women, they're basically just dwarves, right?
Yo, this is a halfling.
Yeah, it's not like racist.
I take the halfling. How much does it cost?
Okay. She charges you a gold an hour. How many hours do you spend with her?
2.
Hey, she charges you 2 gold.
All right, then. Pregnancy check.
Can I get
Oh my
Can I get a perception check
Wait. Okay.
and then a
Just from
constitution
him
check?
or all of us?
Just from him. Are you participating in this? It'll
Oh,
be
no.
It'll be extra
I mean,
gold
I'll
for
do
that.
it outside.
Participate.
It'll be extra
Okay,
gold.
Perception, and then this one will be con. D20.
So you pass your perception check. You notice her hand kind of slinking towards your coin purse as you bed her.
Oh, well, I kind of grabbed my coin purse.
Okay.
I said, no.
So did
No.
did our Archibald? Did you take a turn on the halfling? Is that what I'm hearing? Just to be clear.
Why not?
Why not?
How many hours did you spend with her?
Just one.
Okay.
You guys
It'll
are becoming
cost you
desperate.
1 gold. Can I get a perception check from you?
This place
In a
is
con check
shady.
to see if he cuts.
It's plus my perception, right?
Mm-hmm. And then a constitution check too. Yeah.
Natural 1. Natural 1.
All right. You notice her hand going towards your coin purse.
Okay.
Do you stop her?
I'm gonna pull a knife on her.
Okay. You pull out a knife and roll initiative.
Are you serious?
Bitch, don't rob me.
Do you want me to make my con check before or after I roll initiative?
You probably don't complete, so probably not ever.
Wait, -1 to your attacks because
He doesn't-
you're fighting with a second sword.
Oh,
The fact.
dude.
Do you want to say it, Tom? That the fact that you're proficient at fighting with 2 swords.
Dual wielding.
Dual wielding. Two-handed
Okay,
weapon.
Tom, please roll initiative. She rolled an 8. You go first. You see her eyes go wide as you pull out the stiletto and point it towards her. What do you do?
I just wanted to threaten her. I didn't actually want to stab her, but
What do you do? Then you can threaten her. You don't have to stab
You
her.
can still threaten her.
oh, I'm just gonna I'm gonna put it up to her like throw me like you touch my coin purse, we're gonna have a problem.
As you pull out the knife, give me a charisma check to see how she reacts here, or at least how you react.
You're still on top of a midget though. What is happening?
Yeah.
Okay, she looks at you and goes,
My mind is-
Look! Put the knife away. Or I'll call Brutus."
No.
I'll put the knife away, but I'm leaving and I'm not paying.
Okay, she doesn't expect you to pay. She wants you to leave. So
Okay, I pull my pantaloons back
What-
up and leave.
what is Dagnan doing as this is all occurring?
I imagine he's just tapping his foot with his arms crossed outside, just kind of mumbling and grumbling.
He's
Humans and the whores.
an old grumbling dwarf outside a brothel.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's a cuckold. I wonder if there's a cuckold joke somewhere here. Um,
By the way, roll. Can you roll dirty? Can you roll a d20 plus your con fire?
Oh my god.
Why?
Just for me. Just for me.
I've rolled the con check for her. If that's what you were asking,
Just a con check. Yeah.
I've rolled it.
Huh? You already did?
Yeah, I rolled it with my dice.
Hey, DC was 15. Did you
No, we don't do. I roll my own system of pregnancy.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's opposed contracts. That's all mine.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Mm-mm.
Let's keep. I'll come back to this town in 9 months.
But she's also a prostitute, so she's probably drinking something to help contraception.
Oh, yeah. Contraception.
So it's probably heavily modified. But
Alright.
unlike some random noblewoman you find in your tent one night, looking at you, Titus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Muck's slave.
So it, Jesus Christ. Eventually, yeah, there's a half ogre somewhere out there.
Oh my
That was also his wife. She was a noble Viking, but
Just
either
knew
way.
she was wanted to be there.
Either way, the group of you, after doing all these activities, and one person sitting outside stomping his foot as he should be. Thank you for being holy. The young boy goes, "We should be setting off."
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you guys set off into the night. He says it's a couple miles away outside of town, about 3 or so. Do you guys tell him anything particular, or does he just lead you out there?
So we, yeah.
No, he just leads us.
Let's see what kind of encounter you guys get, or if any. That was not the dice I meant to roll. Sorry. There we go. Ooh. Okay.
Fucking leprechaun again.
Yes. Did you roll leprechaun before? Is that something that happened? I don't remember that.
I'm almost positive that I was one off from hitting it.
You were close to something. Oh God. You guys hear and can I get a perception check from one of you? Whoever thinks they want to view what this sound is.
So, well, my
Okay, you don't see anything. Does he see you is the real question.
why does he get a +8? That's
Okay.
odd.
Archibald, you see some brass-colored wings flying through the air.
This fucker again.
As
This is the copper dragon. I'm quitting this campaign now.
it's not a copper. I think I said brass, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
some brass-colored scales as you look into the air.
Not gonna lose my pants again.
It doesn't appear to be slowing down, but it appears to be flying, kind of like westward of the town and you guys.
So wait, I want to roll if I notice this, but how?
Sure.
Am I just rolling a d20 or my perception's 9?
D20 plus 9. 20 is a. Oh
Okay,
wait,
that's
Tom, you didn't actually pass. Sorry, but so you didn't see that. I thought you rolled a 20.
Oh.
No,
Okay, no one sees it. Never mind. You just hear flapping, and then you guys probably look in the air for a moment and like get confused.
Just picking my nose, looking
yeah.
around.
But otherwise, you guys continue to this place that you're bound towards. Let's put on some shadows here. Eventually, off in the distance, you spot a cat on my dice table. No, you spot a large stone temple, not unlike the one in town. This one, though, has a large anvil, kind of like emblazoned on the front of the temple. So imagine like an arch with a big stone plate, right? That has an anvil like engraved to it on the front of the temple, facing you guys.
It's supposed to be the place then.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, there's 2 large pillars. You do see that there's a gate, kind of barring off the entrance, to the temple. Mm-hmm.
I tell the little guy thank you. I give him a day's worth of rations and tell him it's probably best that either he waits far away or he just scurries off.
I would not dare walk alone in this wilderness. You never know when a goblin or perhaps a small cat may come across me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I fought-
see your goblins.
I fought.
Sneaky sons of bitches.
I have fought many a cat. Not ever a goblin, though. They always try and steal my dinner.
Yeah, well, cats you shouldn't have to worry about, boy.
Oh, you've never seen an angry cat.
I think I have.
You don't know Brutus. He's an angry cat.
Wait, I thought
Brutus.
Oh, he's probably a tiger person.
That would bring some strange questions to mind, right?
Yeah.
G got it.
I see what's going on.
Okay. So do you all walk up to the temple gate? Or what do? Do you approach it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stroll up to the temple gate and try and open it.
As you're strolling up, you notice a cloaked man standing behind the gate. Does everyone else stroll up?
I'm gonna try and hide in shadows again before this happens.
Okay, give me a check.
There's a cloaked man just on the stoop, just hanging out.
No, he's behind the gate to the temple. Behind the 2 stone pillars here. Let's give you some perspective. Here's some perspective.
Whoops, that should be a 15, but it's super fail anyways.
Super fit.
Because I meant to click the armor one. 'Cause I'm definitely wearing armor.
Do you see what I see?
Oh yes, this guy.
There you go. Yes, there is a cloaked man. All his features are hidden. It is dark out. He looks ominously at you. You think he could be asleep. It's really dark under his hood.
And it's dark out.
There is some lights kind of shooting out from the temple, though, that illuminate him and probably you guys as well.
All right, does he already see us?
He's looking in your direction if he has eyes under that hood.
Oh well, I'm actually wearing a black cloak as well, so I put up my hood. I walk up towards him. I say hello.
Hello.
That's not too creepy at all.
Are you going to let us in?
Do you know what seeks madness?
I thought he was gonna say the Muffin Man.
Oh my god.
The head,
Wait.
the head inside the hood kind of cocks towards you.
Oh god.
No.
Because they're so. Can we assume we know everything in the pantheon of Idmar?
Sure.
Should I just say like Sulfane, like the god of the undead, or something?
No.
What?
Do you know seeks madness?
I do.
Leave. He puts his finger up out of his robes, and you see him point off into the distance behind you. Leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen here, buddy. We were sent by the guy at the church in town to come to y'all. So open the gates.
Leave. Now.
Can I just ask? Can I just ask who you are before we go?
Leave this place,
Okay.
mortal.
I'm just gonna walk off behind the gate where you can see me. Just-
Okay, you walk off behind the gate.
Where he sees you walk right behind it.
Like, let's just move over to the side over here and just regroup real quick.
Do you all walk over there?
Yeah,
Clank,
well,
clank,
Yeah.
I don't
clank.
think he's gonna let us in. Hey, I'm wearing leather, so I'm not clanking.
How
Hopefully.
tall-
Actually, I don't think any of you are clanking then, right? None of you
That's
have.
studded leather.
No.
I heard rapier. Yes, you have a rapier.
Archibald 3000. Okay.
It
How
sounds
tall is this
breaking
wall?
up again.
Can you what?
How tall is this wall?
It is a wall that connects to a ceiling.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if that's your idea. It's about probably 15-ish feet, maybe a little shorter, to the roof.
Guess I want to go on the roof real quick and just see if there's like a way in. I do have a grapple.
I'm
hook.
not too fond of heights.
Me neither. I don't really know how to let
You have to get
let
up
us in.
there.
I say we just charge at the gate. It doesn't look like a brothel to me.
I think Dagnan might.
You cut out Tom.
Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah, you said Dagnan, and then I didn't hear anything.
Dagnan.
I said I agree with Dagnan on this one.
Ah.
So do you go to charge the gate, or do you climb to your destiny or deaths?
What do you guys think?
Well, Dagnan's definitely not climbing.
Fucking okay. How tall is the gate from what I saw earlier?
It's like, if we could find a way under, I'll go under.
Limbo.
I'm just imagining.
Just how tall is the gate, by the way?
I'm just imagining, like, dwarves aren't meant to fly. The gate is around roughly 10 feet tall. The pillars go all the way up, though.
Oh, I got a plan then.
Okay.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Who has the highest strength?
That might be me, and my strength's actually not that good.
All right. I'm just hold on to the top. Okay, I'm about to ask him to hold on to the top of my staff real quick, and trust me on this. We go back up to the gate.
Well, hold on. What is... Well, if we want to metagame it, what is your guys' strength?
Oh, I got like a 9 or some shit.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured, because I figured Tom is a dex, because my strength's only 13, but... I mean, in character 2, Dagnan would probably just go along with some plan he doesn't even know of.
I was gonna launch you over the gate. That's it.
Well, I mean, what do you ask him to do, I guess?
Just hold on to the top of my staff real quick.
Sure, what am I holding this for? And he just grabs it immediately.
All right.
without thinking.
And then I plant the other end in the ground. And at this point, you're already hanging up like a little bit, like 2 feet off the ground. And I say extend, and it just launches you over the gate.
How far does it extend?
It's 12 feet from.
So it becomes 12 feet. So if he's at the top, but then we have to consider something else here. Have you ever pole vaulted before?
No, this dwarf.
Well, so how are you holding? You just sat the straight up staff, right? It's sitting straight up, and you're.
Yeah, I imagine he just grabbed it like in the middle.
Yeah,
or tried to, like as high as he could.
So Nahum, what are you doing? Are you just holding the staff steady?
Yeah, I'm just holding the staff steady.
Give me a strength check as you see it pivot backwards as the weight on the top goes back with the dwarf.
Okay, so I'm just doing it.
You are around 12 feet in the air. How tall are you?
Me or him?
You.
Oh, me. I'm 3 feet 8 inches.
That's +9?
It's +9.
Okay, you extend the staff, and he begins to fall backwards towards the ground.
Oh my
Dex
God.
check to catch him.
No, the dex check is for him to see if he can maneuver his way to not take damage from the fall backwards. So maybe
So I'm
like
just doing
turn around and vault forwards rather than on his back. So give me a dex check, Mr. Dagnan.
Dagnan.
Let's do it.
Is it? We're doing the pluses still. So
Yep, pluses. Mm-hmm. So that's why his was a failure, because it was a 14. That's a pass. You managed to turn yourself around on the pole and propel yourself forward and do like a bit of a run after the pole falls forward, or the staff.
Did I launch over the gate, or like
You launched exactly the opposite direction. You have propelled yourself away from the gate.
So like, how high in the air was I?
You were about 12 feet. You were over the gate. You just went the wrong direction because, I don't know if you know about pole vaulting, but you have to put momentum forward. Otherwise, you just go backwards because that's how such a thing works.
Well,
So I just go, boom, right
Yeah.
on the ground.
You managed to tumble a little bit and save yourself.
well, the guy just saw our display. So,
Archibald, what is your thoughts on this right now?
That wasn't a very smart plan.
Where's my Archie? Archie.
Oh, do we? Oh.
I'm just like kind of in awe. Like, what are they doing? Why are they trying to the gate when we can probably just push through it?
Okay. So you see the shadowy figure as this is occurring literally within his eyes. Distance.
Yeah, I just imagine he watched that whole
So you two are over here. I don't know where Archibald is right now, but you've propelled yourself the opposite direction, and you see him look at the group of you and go, You dare to come here and disrespect our temple?
Well, this isn't okay. First off, what god do you obey?
Shinibog.
Okay.
Oh, I know where
This is Sunhila's.
the madness he was talking about.
This is the temple of Shinibog.
Well,
Temple sucks.
He has blessed it with his holy stone, straight from his urethra.
Oh, okay, buddy. But if you look behind me, if you look up right now, you'll see there's an anvil right there. You know who's got that? You know who that's for?
Do leave now, or we will come out and kill you.
Who's we?
I would love to see you try that. Please come out and try and kill us.
Did you say that?
Yes.
He did.
Okay then.
Okay. You see him disappear into the darkness.
Okay then. Time for flanking positions.
Oh god, can I attempt to hide in the shadows again?
Sure, yeah.
We see his character, like his profile just disappeared, just like boop.
Yeah. Let me find it. Let's get the right one this time.
That's fine. I can't. Oh, look at you.
God damn it, I keep rolling so high. He'll never see us here. We'll ambush him.
Well, we had to kill
Okay.
them anyway, so it's not really like we failed our mission. It's like oh. I see what you did.
So as you all hide here, are any of you peeking around the corner at all? Or are you literally just hiding, waiting for anyone to show up as you
I'm waiting for show up. I'm not.
I'm on the other. I'm not
Okay.
near a pillar, so I assume.
What about you, Archibald, then? Light static.
I'll be around the corner.
You'll peek around? Alright, give me a perception check. What's going on with these perception checks? Oh! You spot a horned floating skull floating in your direction. It appears to be human-sized. It's got red glowing eyes.
Is it?
What do you see, Archie?
Tom, we can't.
It looks like
There we go. It
It
looks...
looks like there's a skull. It's sitting there floating, has red eyes.
What the fuck?
Okay. So as you speak, it begins to float upwards atop of the gate and sits there on the top spike that connects the two gates and gazes down. It doesn't seem to notice you yet as you hide around the corner. Rolling a natural 1 on its perception check, but
Oh shit. Then if we're not like in any sort of initiative yet, I'm gonna take out my light crossbow and just shoot it.
Yeah, it's a sneak attack. Roll to hit.
Damn. Can I also extend my bow to his eye, to his face?
Okay. Sure. Do you all just shoot at it?
Yeah. Let's all like take hits at it.
Sure. You can all take a shot. You'd have to move a little bit to the right, Dagnan, but
Yeah. Roll the
so like right
20. What's my minuses? -4, right?
Yeah. That's a miss.
Ooh, yikes.
Big yikes. I think mine's just a normal. Where's my ranged weapon?
Real quick, extend, retract.
I don't think I get any modifiers.
Okay. You can roll the hit too, Tom, if you have a ranged weapon. 11's a miss. 6 is a miss. You all shoot various missiles. I think Tom uses a sling. The two of you, I'm not sure what range, what crossbow and what? What else?
Yeah, light crossbow for me.
And what are you using to shoot now?
I'm not. I literally, since I'm less than 12 feet away.
You're whacking at it with your staff. Okay.
Yeah, I literally just extend it, like extend, contract, like poking
So,
it.
so you guys see his staff go boing, and he's like slapping the gate instead of the skull. The rest of your missiles like fly into the temple somewhere. Maybe hitting a target in there. Who knows? So at this point, I'm just gonna have you guys roll group initiative for this if you'd like. Who wants to do it? Who will be our subject? As they roll a 3. Okay, it goes first. You see it plop off of the spike it impaled itself on and slowly go towards the group of you, coming into your range and exploding into
I fucking knew it.
little bits as you hear a like it's sucking in air and then a as I need you all to give me saving throws versus spell.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Roll d20.
Yep. Do you all know your saving throws?
I know I wrote it down somewhere.
No.
I can find them for you guys if you. It's going to be a blurry image because that's the one that shows up. Here we go. Here's
Is that
the.
based off wisdom or?
No, it's not based off anything. Based off that.
Oh, because I get a.
First one's priest, rogue, warrior, and wizard. So you need a 12, Nahom. Our ranger and warrior need a 17, I think.
Oh yes, the power's overflowing.
Was that Tom's was a 16? Tom failed. Let's see, Mr.
No!
Why is it
2
all
failures.
16?
All
So
right.
it's a +4. I'm seeing.
All right.
Because I'm a dwarf.
Oh.
I get plus.
You guys ready for this?
Saves, you get magical wand, stabs, rods, and spells.
Are you ready for this?
But we're all dead now, anyways. We
Possibly.
failed.
I passed.
So you take half of 5, Nahom. The rest of you take 5 damage as the bits of skull get plunged into your body, sinking in and piercing you.
Can we be rounding down?
I think you take 2 damage.
Okay, because I'm at 1 health, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I forgot.
Yeah, so that happened.
I'm
You're
at half HP already.
probably pulling bits of skull out of you for the next minute or so. I'm assuming you're staying ready, but no other threats come as of yet.
Like, it looks like you guys got battered and just like taking pieces of skulls out, but I'm just like, I got hit by 2 pieces, and I'm just fucking tell my wife I love her. I'm just dying on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Oh god, it hurts. Pain.
What do you all do?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think of that
What
now.
Let's just open these gates and then go wreck shit.
Let's go rest for 2 weeks first.
Tom, do you try and burst through the gate? Is that what I'm hearing? Tom. Might want to type it.
Windows exe is shut down.
Well, rip.
Is he on cellular or is he on just regular?
I'm not sure. I think he said his headphone jack is unplugging or something. No, you should rest. Okay. So what do you guys do?
Well, is there a time limit on this? What'd that guy say?
He didn't tell you any time limit.
Because I say we get the fuck out of here. Maybe some reconnaissance later.
Maybe we come back during the day with cloaks and just, now that we know who their god is, say. to see the correct name.
If there's more of those in there, I think we're doomed.
Yeah. Let's just head back for now. Head back to town.
Find our little boy or wherever.
So
he's at.
you guys flee. Is that what I'm
Yeah.
hearing?
absolutely.
Okay. The brave adventurers
Brave.
flee into the night. The little boy goes, "Did you kill him already?"
The smart adventurers.
We need provisions. This is a long
Well, we
quest.
killed one of them.
Hmm.
Sorta. It kind of killed itself.
Oh, okay. My voice changed for this character.
Can he see like bits of bones like
Yeah,
sticking
he
out?
sees that you're all wounded. You're bleeding a little bit still, or it's clear that your clothes have been tattered, or your armor's been struck by something heavy force, right? So do you all flee
Yeah.
into the night? All right.
We're gonna
Let's
try
find
to
an inn.
Do you go through the dark once again in the night, or no?
What do you mean, go through the dark? Don't we have to?
Back, yeah, it's like 3 miles back to town.
Yes. Yeah, I don't want to camp out here.
Okay.
I was gonna say I have a tent, but yeah, it's probably I could make a fire too. But that's
Once
probably not
again.
good either.
Once again, 68. Is that gonna work?
Harmful encounters.
Can I get only one of you to give me a perception check? One lucky person. Will be. I'll actually.
perception's
I'll
my
roll
perception's
for it.
12.
I'll roll for it. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's make it truly RNG.
Yes.
Dagnan.
Ooh.
I did that in the order you're standing in town right now. So 1 would be
Nice.
Tom, 2 would be you, 3 would be Nahom or Miles Miller.
Miles Miller.
I don't see shit.
No. Okay. CCU. Yes. Does he avoid you? Yes. Okay. You guys make it to town
I don't
unalarmed?
know what that was.
That was easy.
No.
It was the cat, probably. Fucking Brute or Brutus or whatever his name was.
No. You don't. You can't know what it is.
All right, let's find an inn and just sleep it off for tonight.
Okay. 5 silver. For the night.
Well, each of us, I'll subtract that.
Yeah. You guys go and sleep at the inn. The little boy goes, I'm gonna go back to the temple, okay?
Yeah, make sure you tell what's his face that we're working on it. It'll take a bit more time.
I will report what happened to Dom Klaus. I will.
Yeah, damn Santa Claus. Thank you.
Yeah. So, let's we know the way back now, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way there. Okay, let's just go buy some black cloaks and go back tonight.
You all go buy black cloaks.
I already own one.
I say I actually already own one.
Yeah.
It's
Archibald.
Mine's more of a forest or like a mine's more of like a forest green cloak, but
Archibald, will you
Yeah.
take off your black hat, your cool hat, and don a black cloak?
How unstylish.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of
that's not his thing.
that's kind of my thing, guys. I don't know
Yeah.
about
Well, we need a disguise. Come on.
We need a disguise.
Your hat's not a person.
or
Oh, that's a good
we
idea.
just hope that there's no more exploding skulls and rush everyone.
Oh my god.
Or we could pretend we're the cultists of Shinneberg.
Yeah, I guess I'll go buy a black cloak.
Yes. Let's take a. What would that be like? I
What's
guess
that?
you.
I gotta-
you're the one
8
with-
silver pieces.
I guess I gotta buy a black one too. We'll try and fit in with that guy.
I already have a black one. Already on my character sheet and everything.
So mine's forest green. I'll buy another one. Fuck, you can't have too many cloaks.
Hmm.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so you buy 8 silver pieces for 1 black cloak, or multiple black cloaks. That just rolls off the tongue really weird, though. Anyway,
So does Dagnan get a discount because it's the size of a child?
no, because he's thicker, right, than most children.
Yeah,
So
he's-
he's shopping out of the husky section of like J.C. Penney, right?
Worst section.
Yo, okay, do we get health back for sleeping? Like 1 health, I think.
You'll take 1 HP, yeah.
Okay.
1
so
HP
I'm
each.
back up to 2.
Do you
We
guys-
should buy some healing supplies or something?
Do you guys rest a couple of days? There's probably not gonna be healing potuses necessarily. You could get a healer to sleep with you guys. Or
Yeah, healer to
help
sleep
you
with.
help you rest. Help you rest.
I
Be
was
clear.
gonna say, wait. I don't know. This
You'll
is
heal
sexual
quicker.
healing or something.
Or spooning, like she's in the middle.
It'll be 5 silver extra a night. You wanna?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
How many nights are we staying? Should we just stay 5 to heal it back to full?
With the healer, it would only take 3 to be full. If you're going
How
with
much would
just
a healer is gonna cost?
5
Well,
extra silver.
I guess we all sleep in the same. Oh yeah, it's fine. I only need it for one night.
So it'll be a golden night for you.
Okay.
Your lodging, food, and healer.
In
for
3
5.
nights, I can do that. That's
Yeah.
doable.
Okay, is that what you guys do? Oh, of course, that's not split among you. So it's one healer. You only need one healer to look after the 3. And they won't charge you extra unless you.
You know, if they're staying that much longer, I don't even need it. Like I just don't even need the healer. I can just
Okay.
regularly
Yeah.
sleep it off.
Okay.
So you wouldn't need that.
So you guys stay
Still, you have to
for.
sleep.
Let's say 2 nights, and it'll be okay. We'll round
All right.
upwards. Just to be nice. So you guys stay in the town for 2 nights.
Yes.
Let's see how someone holds their temper while this occurs.
Oh God! I knew he was gonna get mad.
Okay. It's rather peaceful. You do hear news that a couple of young women in a village to the south have gone missing. During your time here, apparently some brigands walked into town and killed a couple of family members of these 2 young girls, and the girls were not found, but the bodies of their family were.
All right, then let's go back. Everyone, don your cloaks. We muster away.
Okay, you
I
go.
try and keep my weapons hidden as best I can underneath this cloak or whatnot.
Okay, I am assuming you travel back to this temple I just dragged you to too early.
Can we
Yep.
pause for 2 seconds to get on the phone?
No, we can't pause. Ever pause.
Whoa, I'll fuck you.
Okay. I'm gonna roll your encounter checks as you walk, though.
I'm guessing the boy's not with us. He's just coming back with.
No, he's staying. He knows you know the way, or at least thinks you
Right.
do. Unless you sequester him, he'll stay away.
No, we ain't.
Well, this is interesting. Oh, well, that's settling. Okay. All right.
I'm already scared again.
Yeah, I rolled for the random encounter. And we'll get to that in a second.
Is Tom still okay?
As you travel southward. Tom, are you alive?
He's typing at least.
Yee. I guess I'll stop the video again.